What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm inside of a rummage sale. Just got in looking for things I can buy and sell on eBay, places like Amazon. So I'm going to let the footage run and let you see what I'm finding today. I'll interrupt every now and then to add some commentary, but I know people like to hear the sounds of the rummage sales, so let's get into it. And as always, if you're not interested in seeing the footage of me shopping, you can just skip right to the haul and see everything I found. Had to pop that open. Last time I popped open one of those, it was filled with a bunch of nice games, one of the games being worth about $200. Unfortunately, those were just CDs. This table was interesting. There was a globe, there were a bunch of swords, but everything was priced too high. I think that one of those swords were $70. They seemed not to be anything special, old, good quality, probably just like Chinese made stuff, so I passed on those.
The first program is the end.
Can I just put it down here?
Yeah, what's your name?
Connor, Q-N-A-R-D.
I know when she sat down.
I noticed that Apple product there that looks like a little pink laptop for kids or something. Is that the Apple symbol it looks like? Not sure. Maybe I missed something there, but I just assumed it was a kid's toy. And there's a big bag of Lego next to me, so I'll take those.
When you said, I bet you must know that.
Brought her down here and see.
Yeah.
I'd like to put it on a shelf maybe.
Got me a cart there, and I see this on the floor, and it's a fish finder, and it was only $1, and I sold that very quickly for $100 plus shipping, so that was a great pickup right there.
I know what you mean.
There's an incredible find, 2 vintage Stephen King books, which were only $1, and I've sold those already as well. They sold within about 3 days for $70 each. Couple baseball bats, only 50 cents each. I'll take them. Thought that was a pretty cool fly reel, so I decided to grab that as well. And as always, let me know if you see something I may have missed. There's some stuff there I wanted to buy, but it was just kind of marked too high. So some of the stuff just priced too high. Some of it I just might have missed. But here I am at a garage sale I stopped at, and this is actually a viewer of the channel, and he has quite a bunch of good stuff here. Obviously, he knows what he's buying. He does his research. He's a reseller. So I did get a few pairs of shoes here, but I did pay up for them. But I can make some money on them still. You see some Hoka shoes I grabbed there. There's some electronics over here, like the combo unit. Just priced too high for me as being a reseller. Just don't want to mess with that kind of stuff at higher prices. But I did grab a few smaller electronics. Some of these tech decks I grabbed. Just some stuff I think I can make a little bit of money on that's going to be worth my time. There's some lamps, a lot of board games, and of course I see the Phase 10 dice and $15. Yeah, that's high, but I can sell these between $40 and $60. So, I go ahead and grab it. If he watches the channel, he knows I pick him up, probably why he bought them. So still, he's making money, I'm making money, so it works out there. And yeah, some video game stuff, but not much else. But I did get a pretty good haul there, and good haul at the Rummage sale for sure. But let me show you everything I picked up today. Some great stuff. Here is my haul. This is from one garage sale and a Rummage sale. Didn't have to go to a bunch to get this stuff, which is always nice. I guess I'll start with the garage sale stuff. Got some good shoes there. I've got these LeBrons. Now, I paid up for this stuff. I probably already mentioned in the footage. Actually, a viewer of the channel, so they know what they got. So I'm not going to be getting this stuff dirt cheap. Most of this stuff, I think he said he picked from Goodwill. So I got to see what some of my competition is picking up, I guess. Of course, I can't be at every Goodwill in a 30-mile radius. So, chances are I wouldn't even got this stuff anyway. It wouldn't have been on the shelves long, especially if they're getting it up like $5. Another reseller will pick it up, or, just a random customer is going to pick up good quality stuff like this cheap. But I believe these are LeBron James shoes of some sort of style, if I remember correctly. Now, I ended up buying all these shoes blind for the most part. Didn't look up anything. Ended up getting them all for $20. I think he wanted $25 to begin with, since I bought so many. I got a discount, $20 a piece is what we agreed on. I can't remember the values on all these, but it seems like I was selling these for about $80 to $100. I'm definitely going to double my money on all of these. The Hoka shoes, of course, I've talked about Hoka. They're in great condition. All the shoes, too, of course, I bought because I don't have to spend any time cleaning them. I think I can sell those Hokas for about $60. These Nike shoes here, they're not worth a whole lot, but I like the red shoes, so maybe I'll wear them. They'll fit me. I don't know. I'm not super into the style, but still, I think I'll double my money on these. I sell them for about $45 plus shipping in that condition. I picked up these Danner shoes. I almost didn't because I don't find this brand too often. I recently sold some nice boots though. I figured these shoes are kind of like the Merrell shoes. Some of them, they just start making these cheaper hiking shoes that don't sell for a whole lot. So I was thinking, I can probably get 30 minimum. So it was worth spending $20, hoping I could get, at least double my money. Well, it turns out I think I can sell these no problem, especially in this condition for $80 plus shipping. So it turned out to be a good buy after all. They got these Merrell women's boots here. Try to get in the light a little bit more. They've never been worn, so, I can sell these new without tags or box on eBay. And I think I'm going to make at least $20 or $25 profit in the end, get my $20 back, of course, when I do these estimates. That's me getting my money back, and after all costs and fees, that's what I expect to make. So very happy with the shoe pickups. It's going to be good profit. I also picked up some tech deck stuff here. I think I got all this for $20. I got, again, a few dollars off just buying all of them. Some of these are more basic. They'll sell for like $15 a piece, but there is this one, which seems to be rare. I could not find any. He also told me he couldn't find any that were listed. It was pretty rare. So I decided to buy it just for that one. I'll probably price it $50 and see if it sells. I saw some others, sort of similar, sharing the UPC, selling between $30 and $50. So, in the end, I'm going to sell a couple of these lower end ones, get my money back, and hopefully make at least $50 or $60 on these. And then I just picked up these toys, the alien figure. I bought it because I just kind of liked it. I knew it was probably not worth a whole lot. Paid $7 for it. And of course, the Sony radios, I've sold these before. I got them for $4 a piece. I can sell each of them for about $20 or $25. Definitely this one for 25. This one's probably more like 20. Might even get 30 for that one. It's in good condition. And then finally, you see the Phase 10 dice, which I talk about all the time on the channel. $15 seems to be new in there. You know, I sell these on eBay for about $40, $45. Amazon, I can get about $60 to $70 for these. So this is probably going to go to Amazon. Even paying $15 for this Phase 10 dice, I'm still going to make good profit on it. Let's get to the rummage sale stuff now. I paid $37 for all the rummage sale stuff. I think the stuff I got from the garage sale, my total was $190. So you can see if you're buying the right stuff, even paying $190, you're still making good money. Paying $37, you can buy cheaper stuff and still make good profit on it. But down here was this box of like Star Wars figures, and it was $2 for the whole box. I just ended up buying it all. This is newer Star Wars figures, but there's a lot of accessories down at the bottom. 2007 to 2014. There are some, sought after figures in those time periods. I don't know if I have any or not. What I'm going to do, only paying $2, I'm going to just put all these out. There's a random Michael Jordan figure. Probably not worth anything. But I'm just going to sit them all out and do an auction. Probably started at $10 plus shipping and see where it goes. I just don't have time to sit and research each and every one of these, try to match the accessories with it. Sure, I could probably make a lot more money just doing that, but I'm also spending a ton of time doing that, and time is money in this game. I also picked up this. It was only a quarter. I didn't know what it was, and I thought, oh, this could be vintage. See, his arm popped off. It's supposed to pop off, though. It's supposed to have a gun with it. I did not know this. You shoot the zombie in the head, and I guess it blows the limbs, maybe the head off or something. I don't know. It's a newer toy. If I had the gun, I could probably sell it for $20, so it was looking like. And maybe I can sell the arms. I bet they get lost pretty easy. Make a little bit of money. I don't know. I really don't care. Like I said, it was a quarter, so I picked it up. I got a fishing reel here. It looks like I can probably sell it for about $20. The rod kind of bought, just to have for myself. I think it was $3. Both of these baseball bats I paid 50 cents a piece for, so I picked them up. Black Magic and a Wilson. Black Magic maybe $20, $25. The Wilson, I saw one sell for $22 plus shipping, but doesn't seem like a great mover. Over here, I got this at the rummage sale. This wasn't very much. Green, I think green was 50 cents, maybe $1. I'm not sure. This is brand new, sealed inside. I should be able to sell this for $50 plus shipping, no problem. New open box. And I was walking around and I saw that this said Minolta Miscellaneous. I'm like, oh, Minolta, that's a great camera brand. Didn't see the camera. Maybe someone else picked it up. Didn't notice the box. But again, this was only $1 for everything in the box. And I'm like, well, maybe the lens is good. Hey, the lens is good. It looks like that lens sells for about $80. I even saw this flash sell for about $40, I think. So there's going to be some great profit in this box of vintage Minolta camera stuff. There's a Radica big screen free sell. Sell that easily on Amazon used for $40. I have many times. It's been a long time since I found them new, but you can get about 200 for them new. So the red was a quarter, so that's all I paid for that. I think I paid a quarter for this one as well. Maybe the sticker fell off. Just a GE recorder. If it works, $20 easily. You see, I got a couple troll items here. I've just been finding trolls recently for whatever reason. I got a healthy amount now. I think I can do a lot. And I'm picking this stuff up dirt cheap. I think like this one here was a quarter and that was a quarter. And I picked up some other troll dolls recently for a quarter. So, they're not big money typically. But when I'm paying a quarter for the stuff, I might as well, buy it and lot it up. Sell it for $25 plus shipping, whatever. This is kind of disappointing though. Very cool to see this. I'm like, oh yeah, but it's missing the door. It's very unfortunate. And this was, I saw one troll cassette player like this sell for, I believe it was $50. It wasn't this exact design. And maybe there's one listed for 50. It's not this design. And then there's one that sold for 30. I'm going to test it. If it happens to work, maybe I'll try to sell it by itself. But with it missing the back door, I'll probably just go in my troll lot. And always keep an eye out for the original ones, I believe, from the 70s. Maybe they were the 60s even. Not made by Russ, just the original trolls. They can sell for very good money. So I got this JVC mini DV camcorder. It's very good condition. It's got batteries, remotes, chargers, everything you'd ever want. I passed it a couple times. I'm like, the mini DVD or the mini DV stuff doesn't do that great. Some models. So there also wasn't a price on it. Passed it looked at it like 3 times and then just eventually went back and took it up there and put it with my pile. I'm like, oh well, if they sell it to me cheap, I'll buy it. They decide on a $5 price, so I'll go ahead and probably sell that for $50 plus shipping. It looked like they were selling quite well actually on eBay. Also for $2, I got this Lakeshore playset here, and I was like, oh, Lakeshore, I think they make some pretty decent toys. When I looked it up, it's okay toys. There were 2 sets in here. This was inside. I can probably sell this. It's got all the pieces in there for 20 plus shipping. This backpack folds out to like a play set. It's got all the unicorns and Pegasus in there. I should be able to sell that for, I think, $20 plus shipping too. It wasn't a great mover or anything, but I only paid $2 for this stuff. I bought it blind, and in my head, I'm like, oh, I'll probably just end up redonating it. But I couldn't see the figures inside, so I wanted to grab them just in case they were schleich or anything good. But in the end, I think it's going to be, at least $30 profit on this stuff. This was an incredible find too, a fish finder. Green, I think that was $1 is what green was. So this is actually new in box as well. Box has been torn open, but it looks like it's never been used. So I'm going to sell it new open box. I even saw one pre-owned sell for $85. I saw one new open box sell for $100. And there's currently none listed at the time of this recording. I'm going to price it minimum $100. I think I'm going to try like maybe $120. Some of these fish finders are just very desirable. I'm surprised every time I find one. It just seems like they sell very well. Of course, I got a remote for, well, I paid $1 for, no, that's a quarter, red's quarter. This goes with the Magnavox DVD VCR combos that I always sell. So happy to find that for a quarter. Got a couple of these shop manuals. Paid $5 a piece for them. Now, when I picked them up, I just kind of picked them up quick. I just assumed, they were probably a quarter, $1 at most. Did not see the $5 price tag when I went to pay for them. She's like, okay, $5 a piece. I'm like, oh, wait, what? I'm getting the rest of this stuff so cheap. I didn't know the value of these, so I'm like, yeah, go ahead. That's fine, $10. I only paid $37 for everything at the Rummage sale, so this is a big chunk of it. And they're not great. I'm going to at least double my money on it. I might make 15 selling both of them together. They will ship media mail, so that's good. Very happy to find these vintage Stephen King first edition books. Well, I don't know about the bottom one. That's just going to be lotted together. It's not that valuable, but Pet Cemetery, this is first edition, and it's in pretty good condition. In this condition, I should be able to sell this I'll probably price it like $70. It's going to sell. I've sold Pet Cemetery. I sold a very bad condition one recently with a couple other Stephen King books for about $60. Here is Christine. Again, this is the first edition, and I should be able to sell this one for about $70 as well. This book also has an even more first edition, I should say. Well, there's only 1,000 copies made, and it was signed. So if you happen to find that one, you're looking at 1,000 plus. Of course, that's not this one, unfortunately. I believe I only paid a quarter for these Stephen King books, so that's just going to be a huge profit on those. Then I got some Legos, and the bag was falling apart. These were in a paper bag, so I just dumped them in one of these priority mail boxes. But a lot of manuals and just kind of mixed stuff. This was kind of a throwback to my brain. I actually used to have this as a kid. Forgot it existed until I saw this manual. I'm just like, whoa, I bought this. And as a kid, I didn't have a lot of like brand new Lego sets like that. So kind of weird to see that in there. Lotting all this stuff together, it's going to be some pretty good profit. I got it all for $5, and I haven't really went through it that much, but I did see a couple minifigures. And this one right here can sell for about $30. I'll have to replace the hand because the other hand's supposed to be black. They'll sell for $30 if it has the accessory, which I think was a walkie-talkie. I'll have to look through and see if I can find it. The other one, not worth a whole lot, the yellow one. Hopefully it's in there, so I'll just add to the profits. And I just picked up these 2 jackets actually at the first garage sale. And I was debating about picking up this one. He wanted $35 for it and eventually settled on $30. I think I'll double my money at least, make $30 profit in the end. Sell it for about $80. It's in really good condition. It's no like good brand or anything. Get some light in here. It's just like a varsity type jacket, but in amazing condition. And I should be able to make some profit on it. And then I just picked up this Adidas. I think it ended up being about $10 for me. Considering maybe it's something I wear. It's in good condition. It's nothing special. You'll make about $12 on it. selling it, which I'll probably end up selling it because, you know, I don't know if I need to wear that. I'm getting old. I can't wear that flashy of stuff anymore. But the profit in the jackets, it's going to be there. But there it is, everybody. That's my haul for today. Thank you for coming along with me. Gonna make some good money on all this stuff. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button before you leave. Leave me a comment, share the video. It all helps me out in the end, and I do appreciate it. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.